Zoe, hi YouTube friends. Right, another update on the journal. I'm upstairs because my child's at home today, so it's he's being noisy on the computer. So I've popped upstairs just to do this video quick so that I can get it on YouTube and on the Fobonichi group as well, to go with the pictures that I've put up. So this is starting Monday the 20th, I believe, which was inset day for my son, so he had another day off school even though they just had a week's holiday. So instead of doing the housework, I decided to, so I'm out of breath, I just ran up the stairs, so unfit. I took him to Bristol for the day, so we went on the bus because it's about 30 miles away. We had a Starbucks because Loki I treat him to a Starbucks latte if we don't have a Starbucks in Weston, so when we find one he has a latte, but he has, wait for it, it's great fun ordering this, he has a tall single shot soya decaf latte. It's great fun to order. I always think, what? And I haven't had a coffee then, so my brain isn't in sync to order his special coffee. Anyway, he loves it. It's really nice. Actually, it does taste really nice with the soya milk. So he had that, and we went shopping in Primark, and much to my son's horror, because he doesn't like shopping, obviously, but I said, if I can drag you around Primark, you can have Zaza Bazaar for lunch. So he got dragged around Primark, and I bought some bits, and he was very, very good, actually. And I've bought these trousers that I'm wearing. I'll show you a leg. Ooh. They are so comfy. Really, really comfy. And then what else? The next day was Tuesday, so I went to my little cleaning job, and then I came home and caught up on all my cleaning, which was about 2 weeks worth. How do they use every towel in the house? I mean, seriously, there's only 3 of us in the house, but I don't know what they're doing. They used all the towels. The airing cupboard was empty. So this is me doing all the towels. Well, not me, obviously, I'm not Rabbit. But, so I popped that in there. And then I've put this little recipe in for bacon cheeseburger pasta. Oh, it was fab. It was really, really fab. Really unhealthy. I imagine we won't be having that all the time. Be a good one for the summer. I'll tell you why. Right, how you make it is you fry off some mince and onion, and then put it to the side, and then crisp up some bacon. You can either do that by frying it in the grill, and then chop it up and put the mince, the onion and the bacon in a Pyrex dish. And then you need to grate a lot of cheddar, but I mixed it with half my cheddar cheese and Loki's lacto-free cheese, because he's all right with a bit of dairy but not lots of dairy, so I did half and half with that. I didn't put the ketchup in, but you can put the ketchup on after if you want, because obviously my son's allergic to citrus, so he didn't have that. But then I did the sour cream, the mayo, you mix that all into the minced bacon stuff, lay mozzarella on top, bake it for about 25-30 minutes. In the meantime, cook some pasta. We used not the Twizzly one, not fusilli, not that one, but sort of like another twirly one that's like tubes, twirly tubes. I expect that's not the real name for them, so don't you go wandering around Asda and Tesco's looking for twirly tubes. Or if you're in America, where would you go? Walmart? Trader Joe's? I'm sure it's not called twirly tubes, okay? And then once your pasta's cooked, and obviously your bacon cheeseburger mincy type thing, you just put your pasta on the plate, spoon it onto it, and it is so nice and really gooey, and sort of like all the mozzarella makes it really stringy. It's lovely, but really, really unhealthy. But in the summer, I was thinking not cook the pasta, but do the other this mincy thing, leave it in the big Pyrex bowl, and you could have things like garlic bread and stuff to sort of dip in it as a communal dip type thing. So and like sit outside. Thought that'd be really nice. Okay, so I can't remember what day that was. It might have been Wednesday. Yeah, I think it was Wednesday. I was dyeing my hair. Yeah, because I have to do the grey. I know I sound only 20 years old, but I am a bit older than that, so I do have the greyness. So I was dyeing that, and I was just about to rinse it off, and the doorbell went, and my dog was making such a fuss that I thought I better answer the door. And also Jared gets parcels all the time, so I thought, well, it might be one of his parcels. So I rushed down, just like threw the towel on my head, even though the hair dye is still in it, and it was Jehovah's Witnesses. And I was trying to very politely get rid of them, but they wouldn't go, and my head was burning, absolutely burning. And in the end, I just had to say to him, I'm really sorry, my head is burning, took his leaflet and went, which was a little bit rude, but they just won't go. And so this picture is actually from the leaflet, because I don't waste any fodder. So that went in there. Oh, I hope they don't come back. And then Amazingly Tasty was to obviously do with the bacon cheeseburger pasta. And then I found this little image in one of my son's, he gets a subscription to a magazine, and I found this little image of this little cow on a bike. And my husband's found out that he's not great with dairy either. It makes him very bloated. So, on your bike, milk. I thought that was really good. And then posh people swear. I know. My son went to play at one of his friend's house, and his mummy is quite posh. I know that's a bit judgmental, but they're a little gang of little posh mummies there. And when my son come back, he said that she was using the F word loads and loads. Now, my son doesn't swear at all. My husband swears, so he must be very posh. But he was really, really shocked that she was effing at everybody. Not good. So had to go in the planner. Maybe laugh. She doesn't seem that posh now. And then I've just put this bit in as well, because this is the Zaza Bazaar. Where I took my son to lunch on Monday, like the little seating plan thing. If you're not familiar with Zaza, it's basically made up of all different foods from around the world. So they have like Indian, European, Tex-Mex, Far East. They have a salad bar and also dessert bar, and then obviously bar. As in cocktails. That's actually what we call it as well, Bar Bazaar, not Zaza Bazaar, because when we did the Shaun the Sheep hunt through Bristol, we had to find 72 Shaun the Sheeps. We took the kids to lunch, and because we were looking at sheeps, we called it Bar Bazaar, so it's stuck. So it's Bar Bazaar, and it's really, really fab. My son ate so much though. I paid for one adult, one child, and he's half price because he's a child. And I actually ate the child's portion, like money's worth, and my son definitely ate the adult's portion. He just like, wow, he can eat, that child. Gonna have to watch that, otherwise he's gonna get chunky. Right, then I've stuck this one in. I was actually looking for some, well, they're daffodils, but I was looking for some daffodil pictures, because on the way to school now, where we walk, the daffodils have come up, which is really nice. And then I saw this one with the dandelions, and I thought, yeah, okay, you can go in. Also, the blossoms on the tree already. And I know it is like spring next week, but it really doesn't feel like it's going to be spring next week. It is still freezing. And then I drew this lush picture, windy day, even if I say so myself. And that is, yep, Isabel, flying off into the distance. There's me, with me hair, because it was so windy walking to school one of the mornings. And I also put like, oh yeah, that was Thursday, so that was really, really windy. I stayed in and did some art things. So I did part of my Heidi Happy Hideaway book. So I've just put that little book in to show it, but I will do a flip of my book at some point. Loki, we had parents' evening, and Loki did really, really well. He got lots and lots of praise. So I stuck these really cool stickers in that Zoe gifted me, which is great job, outstanding, and yay. And to celebrate, Jared got us a pizza. I've already put this up once on the Fauxbonichi one, but I didn't like how I done some of the layout, so I changed it. So, and then I got this food here to just show that I did my online food shop. Today I've been stressing about doing my passport online because I got to renew it because it's expired, and it was really easy. I don't know what I was stressing about. Really, really easy. The only thing I've got to do now is to send the old passport up. So I put the passport in, and lovely cup of tea, because why not? And that's actually, shall I tell you, that's actually a code word we use for mummy and daddy time. There you go, you're all horrified now, aren't you? All laughing your heads off. Right, so that was this week. And if you've liked, please like below. And feel free to comment. I reply to all comments. And subscribe, please, because I'm nearly at 100. Go on, shift it up. I may be doing some sort of giveaway, but I'll get over 100. But that'll probably be another video. All right, bye everybody.